Hey guys, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. Hey Mitch, what do you reckon? We'll do another quick chit chat video, talk about the fuel economy like yesterday, bonus video for them, yeah? Okay, so a couple of questions on that video from yesterday about the fuel economy. Somebody said, oh, I noticed you got it in, S5, whatever. Okay, so it's a 6-speed auto, that's right. In case you didn't know, when you're travelling into a headwind of 40 kilometres an hour with swags and all that sort of thing, the engine's under load and the transmission therefore selects lower gears or torque converter unlock. So we're just helping the transmission. Instead of it needing to unlock or keep changing gears, we just leave it in fifth, because after all, at that speed, 114, which is 110 genuine kilometres, in 6 gear you're sitting around 1700 RPM, just a touch over. And you saw the RPM from yesterday's video. It's actually better around the 2,000 to 2,500 revs, but anyway, that's another story. We're not talking about that. We've talked about that in other videos. So I just wanted to answer that for you. Now, and somebody said, oh, I normally get 12. Well, do you normally have a 40k headwind? So currently it looks like we're getting about 12. Since start, an hour and 35 minutes ago, which including about a good 10-15 minutes of idling, going slow around town and waiting for people, sort of thing. So, but that doesn't use a lot of fuel anyway, so that'll correct. I'm going to show you on the trip computer in a moment. But it's the same sort of driving, the same sort of road, same speed, same load, nothing's changed. The only difference is we don't have the wind. I'm just looking at the trees now. At the tops of those trees, the leaves are over, so we've got no wind. There might be 1, 2, 3, 4 k's of breeze, but no wind, no measurable noticeable wind to speak of. So the grass there not moving, other than when we drive past and blow it, whatever. There might be the slightest bit of movement, but not a 40k headwind. And you can see the weather's changed completely different weather pattern. We're not going to see any clouds for the next many weeks, let's just say. So without further ado, Mitch, do you want to pause it? We'll bring the camera down and chill. Alright, there you go. Thanks, Mitch. So we got, you can see the after start 12.6, that'll get better. That's why it shows average speed of 83, because, like I said, for about the first 10-15 minutes, just idling around, you don't waste much fuel. Come on, mate, is that the best you can do? You can hold it straighter than that, can't you? Anyway, it's all good. Just having a muck around. Okay, so after reset, so you can see that's consistent at 12.2, so that's since about the 10,000k mark, and we're going to reset it again at the 20,000 mark. So it's going to be a trip like this with the tent and the swag on the roof, or self-inflating mattress, which is the same size as a King's swag. It's rolled, it's pretty neatly. I'll put a photo in the video at some point. We'll put some photos in there for you so you can see what you're dealing with. And of course, that after refuel, 12.5 litres per 100 k's, which you'll find is consistent with the after start, because there you go, see, because we refueled yesterday, last night. Anyway, let's pause that. So anyway, whatever, I mean, it's pretty good for, you're pushing a 4-wheel drive that's fairly heavily loaded, all-terrain tyres, some crap on the roof, and still getting, look right now, look, the fill, I've got to tell you, the fill up yesterday, what we worked it at before, Mitch, was it 12.1? Do you remember that sum we did before? Right, it was 68 litres.
Divided by 535.
Divided by 535, that's it. And that, what did it tell us? 12.1? Was it 12.6 or something like that?
12.7.
12, whatever it was anyway, you guys can check it. That's how you work out your litres per 100 k's. You just got to move the decimal point 2 spots. It was 12 point something anyway, so it was better than what the computer said, even though it was saying about 14. And maybe that's because I had it in fifth instead of it going 14. Maybe is what it would have got it with all the mucking around. So the point is, fifth quite often works better, which we've mentioned in other videos. I mean, you need to be subscribed, have the bell on, and really be on channel to understand all these things. But lower revs does not automatically equal you using less fuel. Okay, and that's a common misunderstanding, and we've covered that before. So just mentioning that again. Lower revs does not mean you can be at lower revs and there's more load, and the diesel engine, it's working harder, it's putting the fuel to make the power of the torque, and it could be putting in it would have if it was at a higher revs where it was able to generate the power and the torque, whatever, more easily. Okay, and yeah, that's what I do when trucks go there. I move right over. Don't go on the soft stuff off the edge, but you know, as much as you can without getting dangerous, right? This is the problem when people go off. You get dangerous. We've seen videos on that. Anyway, yeah, we're going to get more into the touring side of stuff if we keep carrying on with this. This is the last 4x4 diesel. This is a little bonus one. Like I said, we'll have videos coming every night 7 o'clock, except for the ones that I stuffed up and put the wrong time and the wrong date and all that. But there should be a video coming every night 7 o'clock Melbourne time. Keep you entertained, keep you informed, and keep your education going. And every now and then we'll do a video like this, but there's going to be a lot more videos like this on 4x4 Adventures. So if you're interested in that information and what's happening, make sure you check out that other YouTube channel we've got as well. What else, Midge? Anything else? That's it, isn't it, right? Okay, so currently I'll just give you the latest info. 12.4 litres per 100 k's since we, after start, since we started the engine, an hour and 58 minutes it is now. The after reset from 10,000 k's is still on 12.2, so that seems to be pretty consistently what we're going to get. That's what I'd expect. And 12.4 on the since refuel one since last night, which will be consistent with the after start. Right, anyway, whatever, in case you missed it, we are 4x4 diesel and the PRADO Hospital is closed until the 11th of July 2022. Thanks for watching, and if you need anything, 11th of July is the time. Until then, use our Facebook groups and YouTube channels as a resource for information. And it's a bada bing bada boom till then. See ya. Anyway, there it is. Got a turbo Black Bull 300 there. Self-inflating mattress on the right. Got a little awning on that side there. The roof rack is, tight and tray, nice and thin. Shovel on the side, acting as a bit of a wind deflector. But there is a rear awning there. So how's that? That works out pretty well, doesn't it? Look at that, eh? Anyway, guys, that's a video. Hope you liked it, and that's what's causing a bit of fuel use. Alright, lucky you hung around, see? We've got a bit of bonus info here for those that hung around to the end. We're down to 11 litres per 100. So what happened? We stopped at Marla for a standard morning rest stop, and I felt that the conditions changed around there, maybe even just before there, but you're not going to see it until you shut off your engine and restart it on this after start screen, if you know what I mean. So we've been driving an hour since then. As you can see the speed, same speed, everything the same, and it's gone down to 10.9. So it started off, it was just lower levels, 11.1, 11. So you can definitely achieve 10.9 litres per 100 k's travelling at a genuine 110 k's an hour with a swag or a tent or a self-inflating mattress, couple of items on the roof, as we showed in the pictures, and might have some more pictures at the end of the video. Okay, so I think if you watched my video from yesterday, I said I'm going to blame the headwind on most of it, but I wasn't sure how much we're going to blame the swag or the tent. So the swag and tent, couple of things on the roof, I think are around about a litre per 100 k's, and a 35-40k headwind is going to cost you about 3 litres per 100 k's at 110 k's an hour. Obviously, if you don't want it to cost you that much, then you slow down. Let's just go to the other screens, if you can hold that there, mate, thank you. Right, so the other screen, you can see the 12.2's dropped down to 12.1. That's the after reset from 10,000 k's, because that's a combination of 32 hours driving, 33 hours driving. It takes longer to change, right? So that's why it's got that average speed as well. Okay, and lastly, of course, since we refueled, we're still on 11.9 since the refuel. Okay, so that again, that's the whole trip since we left this morning from Coober Pedy. Okay, that's that trip information there, and we'll go back to the trip information from Marla after start when we restarted the engine. There it is, guys, 10.9. This trip computer is very accurate. So as I said, the last fill, and look, all the fills have been quite very accurate. 13.1 out, only 0.1, which is good. We'll see what happens on the next one, we'll let you know. But we'll probably put some of these fuel economy videos on the Adventures channel. We don't want to just flood you with fuel economy videos. I know it's good information, but not everybody wants to see it. So once again, thanks for watching. That's it. Check out the photos. We've got a bit of wind resistance going on, but the headwind is your biggest problem, more than the wind resistance from the stuff on the roof, but combination problem. seems to have added 40% fuel yesterday, but we're getting closer back to normal now. Thanks for watching, guys. You know the deal. Like we said already, what do we say, Mitch? What is it? Subscribe, turn the bell on, you know, smash the like button if you learned something. All right, see ya.